So I think that always for me as an artist working, I have to be not like my own spectator, but I have to be active, making things happen in reality. The show is the last exhibition of this series of work based on the Diario de Plantas, or plant diary, that I was doing the last 5 years, printing and drawing on notebooks and dating the pages and working on imprints of plants and lines of ink, kind of writing on these notebook pages as a kind of diary. The writing was more about imprinting or perceiving or playing with this idea of me being a plant, not so much an animal, but more like trying to behave like a vegetal or a leaf or a flower or a tree, and writing my experiences in terms of perception. Since I was a kid, I'm interested in symmetry, in some parts of geometry and the natural world, how it develops, it grows and behaves and interacts with space and different environments. But also I like to think in movement and more abstract things in terms of symmetry, the planets, circles, interactions, microorganisms, and geometry. So I think that always for me as an artist working, I have to be not like my own spectator, but I have to be active, making things happen in reality. So I think art has to find a way to always escape from these bubbles and privacy and behave into the real phenomena happening in this public area. I designed a bridge for the Chapultepec Park project that was a bit complex because it has 2 floors but has to cross in between the 2 levels of the prominent highway in Mexico, between 2 sections of a forest. It solved a very ancient problem of that crossing in a very popular area of Mexico City, in Chapultepec. So that was a very interesting experience of immediate functionality. Very difficult to answer that, because I think you try to open up borders in what this art is supposed to be, and then you work to try to understand why art exists, why art is for, and then you try to do work that somehow was never done before. Those are the works that establish your functionality as an artist in the exchange of ideas and politics, the ecology of the production and distribution of the arts. Art itself is changing society all the time. That means the individual or the collective or the generation that is making art is always a reflection of their time, but also is transforming what has happened before, because you change your past and the perception of your history when you are making art that is in dialogue with all of this.